Happy Friday. I've brought out the Christmas colors a little early this week, and I, for one, am excited to go home to Vermont, not to relax and to breathe fresh air and to go hiking or running or snowshoeing or whatever I'm going to do, but because my brother is going to be there too, which means he is going to be a guest host on multiple occasions next week and perhaps even the week after that. So get ready, America and Canada. Corey Williams is returning to the final wager. As for tonight's game, not too much exciting here. Allison has this one locked up. She can wager up to $31.99, stay above Kevin. Kevin has Chris crushed. Say that 10 times fast. He should wager $1,600. Chris should wager everything, but has to wager at least $36.01 to force Kevin to get it right. Far more interesting, and I'm going to take it back a little bit, is the penultimate wager, which Allison had with one clue left on the board. And it's time for me to erase all this stuff we have on here. And I'll change Allison's score to what she had before final, which was 16,000. Not only does this pen not erase properly, it doesn't even get out of its holster. And she's got the daily double. So there's a $2,000 clue left. And Alex had given the time warning a long time ago, and I was surprised they even let her take the daily double clue. So this is going to be the last clue. There's no doubt about that. What does she have to do to guarantee a win? Well, she has to get to 16,800, which quick math will tell you is double Kevin's score. So 801 is her bare minimum. Now, she can put a little bit more at risk. There are two things she wants to take into consideration. First, she wants to keep Chris, who's in third place, locked out. Second, if she gets it wrong, she wants to keep Kevin crushed so that Kevin would have to respond correctly to have a chance to win. Let's look at each possibility separately. To keep Chris locked out, he'll have to have less than the difference between Allison and Kevin. So if third has less than the difference between first and second, he's mathematically eliminated. That would mean that Chris plus Kevin would have to be less than Allison's total. So 5,000 plus 8,400 is 13,400. That's a difference of 2,600, so Allison, to keep Chris locked out, can wager at most $25.99. The other thing we want to take into consideration is how to keep Kevin in a crush situation. A crush is when the trailer has less than 2/3 the total of first. And that means that first can still miss and stay above second's total. 1/2 of Kevin's score is 4,200. And we add that to his present total, and that would give us 1.5 times, or 3/2 times, that's the inverse of 2/3, his present total. So we had 4,200 here. That's 12,600. So Allison, just to say, keep Kevin in a crush, could wager up to 3,400, 33.99, but to keep Chris locked out, she should go for at most 25.99. But she went for that 4,000. Too much. It worked out for her. But it's a risk that you don't really want to take too many times, because if you compound the number of risks that you take, eventually one of them is going to trip you up. Nevertheless, she's $20,500 richer, and I'm going home. I hope you have a great weekend. I'll be broadcasting from Brooklyn on Monday, and then on Tuesday it's Vermont with snow and Corey Williams, so get pumped. Hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday on the Final Wager.